Welcome back to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler, and today we are continuing our run playing as the Germans in the new No Step Back DLC and patch. Hoping for no bugs this time. That is for sure. Alright, yeah, okay. Everything's going good on that front. So I do think that we need manpower with the next one, and then industry with our political power. We have, what was that, 1940? 1940, April of 1940. I don't know, I may go ahead and check Czechoslovakia and France first. If the Soviets are going to be recovering from a civil war, in theory at least, they may wait a little bit longer on Poland, and we may have a chance to get Czechoslovakia and France going. Though admittedly, going around with Maginot could cause some problems with Great Britain. I don't know for sure. They are at least somewhat not wanting to join me. At least somewhat. Alright, we are late 1939. I do think that we can probably go ahead and start doing some of these. Let's start with advanced machine tools. Get that started up. Can I train more of these? I can. Always interested in doing some more mountain. I'm aware that we're down on infantry equipment, but that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Nothing to see here. Isolate the Mediterranean threat. Great Britain has contacted us with a request that we diplomatically isolate the Italians. Should we be open to it, they indicate their willingness to consider a potential future alliance with us. This is new to me. The Italians, this should allow us to do what we need to do. It would involve making Great Britain a kind of final boss, and I'm unsure if we would then wind up having to face the United States, or at least defend the United States. But I suppose the question then is, does it matter? I mean, by the time we're looking at that, would be huge. This has potential. I think that's the one I clicked. Diplomatic relations between Italy and the German Reich have taken a turn for the worse recently, with a string of minor diplomatic incidents being seized upon by the German governments to fuel hostile rhetoric. Though Italian-German relations had begun to improve in recent years, these new developments seem to effectively preclude any future cooperation between the two European powers. This path grants us better prospects. Indeed, I would think it does. I know I'm running low on manpower. I'm going to actually go over here to the industrial research speed. I'm going to get that ahead of the 1939 date. It is definitely providing us better prospects. That is true. One thing about doing 12 widths is worrying about whether or not my computer's going to last it with that many divisions on the game. So we could, I don't know if I don't think the Italians could be pushed into the Entente. But this may impact British chances of joining the Axis. Be great for me. Really. Do you?
Zuhören. Befehle?
Put you here. For now, I know that 12 was potentially there, but so many divisions here. The theory is that we can just force our way into Czechoslovakia. But I'm not entirely sure that it's going to work. No. You need to keep your own troops. How can they possibly not accept that? Manage subjects. You? No, it's all there. Okay. Fine. Fine, fine, fine.
Ihre Befehle?
2 more. All right. I'm trying to decide from that. Or over here, and I think I'm going to go up here. First. And then construction. Do that away. We're only 4.2 thousand behind on infantry equipment. India and Pakistan have finally signed a white peace. Yeah, and there we go. The Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth's rebirth. As Poland and Lithuania are once more governed by a single state, the Polish government has begun drawing on history for its propaganda. In an effort to unite the people behind its policies, historical experts bombarded the population with the various ways in which a united Poland and Lithuania could stand against the threats to their borders, cutting tales from the height of power of the Polish and Lithuanian Commonwealth. This approach seems to be having some effect on redirecting the people's outrage and on focusing their thoughts on the glory days of old. Today, the Polish government has taken this one step further and proclaimed the restoration of the Commonwealth, renaming the country the Poland-Lithuanian Commonwealth. Will it survive partition this time? That's not ominous. And we have, let's go ahead and do 2 to there, and 1 to there. Not ominous at all. And in all actuality, what we should be doing is actually taking you and putting you... No. Yes, this is where I really want to know if Britain's going to join my faction. Large-scale motorization and aviation requires large amounts of rubber, of which we own no sources. We must improve the way we create it synthetically. Which, that's where I was going. Down that path 4. That'll help us get rubber. Get that going. Trade. We're good all here. Alright, goodness. That is fast. That's what that is. 300%. More of these popping out. Ever so slowly. As it should, I mean. Ah, we have dockyards available. Why do we have dockyards available? Oh, because we're building them. Duh. I'm gonna build those that way. Right now, I'm not anticipating having a need to be concerned about the Navy. Overly concerned, at least. Alright, light cruiser, surface visibility, heavy cruiser. That's all good for us. Don't need anything to do with carriers. Let's require one or both. Or. The submarine is always important. I'm going to go for the submarines. This land doctrine does require 85. 85. I think with how much infantry we have right now, it may behoove us to go down the mobile infantry path, and of course modern blitzkrieg on the other side.
Befehle!
For sure.
Achtung!
Yeah, low manpower, got it. Figured that out, thank you. Like, I think that the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth would be very fast, assuming we could do it without France getting involved. Alright, here we go, alliance with Great Britain. As I mentioned before, Great Britain has now offered to join our alliance to continue our cooperation and further isolate the Italians. They're joining the Axis. Fantastic. What an excellent idea.
Achtung!
Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you, and we're now going to naval invade out of here. And this is where I like to naval invade. I'm going to put 10 on there, and then the rest are going to be right up here. And you guys are now going to delete that. You're going to be up here. Go. I think, hopefully, that will be enough to knock out France. Not have to worry about Belgium. And that's easier, I think, than going through Belgium. Even going through Belgium. So now we have a chance, I think, to really pound some nails in coffins and things like that. Now we have a chance to knock out this Czech Entente. So what I think we'd be doing here is we would call in Hungary and Romania and have them focus on Yugoslavia. We're going to worry about Czechoslovakia and France. Theoretically, you don't even have to defeat Czechoslovakia, you just have to defeat France. Theoretically. What are we short on? Just the tanks, right? Yeah, just the tanks. So let's put some tanks in. Go ahead and make that happen. Japan has declared war on communist China. Okay. And synthetics here and here. Put the synthetics up a little ways. This way, I think. Yeah, that's good. Good. That'll be just fine right there. It is January of 1939. About the time I should be theoretically demanding the Sudetenland if I were on time anyway. This is going very interesting game at the moment. I don't think that Italy will join any weirdness, but that is always a possibility. Go to service by requirement if we needed to, but we're going to go to just extensive conscription. And I don't know on Danziger War if that is also a thing. Now, Yugoslavia is going to have all these weird puppets. We do need to have an army down there too, don't we? In theory.
Angetreten.
Move you down there. Okay, well, we can have this if we really want it. It allows the formation of subject states in conquered territories. All that stuff. I don't really want it. So we have to own the Sudetenland to get the first Vienna Award and all of that stuff. We should get that soon. Serbia gets demand Slovenia. I don't think I need any of that. We're going to go for naval repairment. The Anglo-German Naval Agreement we secured in 1935 allows us to expand our navy greatly. We should spare no effort in doing so. Oh, hey, I have a... get more of this. This is the point. And I do believe that we go ahead and get the mobile infantry. Strange as that may sound, as much as it's not what I normally do at all, I think that's where we need to go. We'll need to head over here. We will reorganize the Navy. Combine everything together. First off, get all the submarines out. They're going to be their own thing. Now within this, I want all of you selective ships into the reserve. Well, the reserve really, but so this group, they're kind of their own little thing. Because they're the early submarine hulls, so they're going to be toast in all likelihood. But we're hoping that this group can last it otherwise. That would be the hope. Now we've got our light cruisers need to go away. They need to be their own thing. And there's that. Go ahead and split that in half. And these should be all this. We don't seem to have anything of what we need. did set that up. So we just haven't made anything. Cool! Alright, well... fine, I guess. Be any kind of light cruiser. And then here we have nothing that can be refit. So we have 6. Needs one more. Needs one more destroyer. But I'm just going to have those ones going just where they are. I have that. Needs to be up to 17. Get rid of that. Just have that be its thing. Now, this is submarines. We don't want that. Capital ship attack. Retreat decision chance. Naval speed and damage due to bold. That would be good. Have you actually lead this. The submarines, that's an easy decision now. Do we have anyone who spots? No. Can you can conceal, at least. These guys can conceal. I have you do that. All right. We are as ready as we are going to be for war. Yeah, we won't do those. You go there. You're going to go here. To our airplanes. And you go over the channel. Port strikes are fine. No more of that. Oh, yeah, no, I want you over the channel as well. You're going to be doing that stuff. We do need to throw some more fighters out into the world. Throw 100 naval bombers. We don't have any close air support. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's deploy these guys. Let's deploy them. Alright, so you guys go over here just to defend in Western Germany. You all are going to be... Well, actually, no, you're going to be here. You're going to go there. And then you're going to get that. And then you all are doing this. You're going to be doing that. You're going to be doing that. Oh, logistics strike. Could do that. I'm not going to worry about it yet. Alright, so this is all here. Alright, we are good to go. Get all the newly deployed troops in position. I think they're in position. It is now or never. We're going to have as much oil as we're ever going to have. You're going to be on strike force. You are going to do not that one. You're going to have that. And probably have you go on all the way down. We have a bunch of units. You're going to convoy raid. And you're going to be here and here on patrol. And we are going to declare the war. You're guaranteeing the independence of Ireland. Could I get to war with just Czechoslovakia by justifying on Ireland? Not worth it. I do want to be at war with France, so. Czechoslovakia has called France as our enemy, but they're not in the Entente. So that's worth noting as well. Alright, I should have waited until the 70 days are up, but that's okay. Go ahead and launch this. And right now, I am not needing anyone else in the war. Let's see how things wind up going. And whether I call literally anyone else into this war. Because I may not need to. But I have been Taco Bola Gaming. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe down below. All of that fantastic stuff. Do you really have 10 units on the Maginot? You're tempting me. We'll decide if I want to do that in the next episode. Hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you then.